new software that I'm trying out. Welcome to my Amazon um, Q&A tonight here on YouTube. I do have a different setup right now. I'm trying a different software out and trying to see if this is going to work. So I do have live chat up on YouTube. So if you guys want to go ahead and just let me know that you are seeing this broadcast, you're seeing it live, and we'll kind of go from there. So tonight I want to talk about talking about getting your products out for your free removal. They just made a new announcement that is going to be April 15th. And April 15th is the time where they're going to be taking this product and getting it out, getting it removed for free. So let me just go ahead and see if this is actually working. You guys let me know. Let me know if you guys can see me. Just put it in my live chat and we'll go from there. So looks like RV. What's up there, RV? RV is up. Are you on Facebook or are you on YouTube? I want to make sure because I'm using this program and I want to make sure that it's going through YouTube. So just let me know and we'll kind of go from there. So, but hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully everybody's doing good. It's been really, really busy. So it's been extremely busy for Amazon. There has been a lot of sales, a lot of things have been going on. So, I am getting busier and busier with the training and with the coaching and everything else. So it is just constantly busier. It says YouTube looks and sounds good. Appreciate it. For some reason, I am not getting it on my YouTube chat, and I'm trying to figure that out. So let me see if I can go into the live chat and see you guys through live chat. Okay, another sale. I get my sale through my phone, so it kind of lets me know when there's more sales and more sales and more sales. So, just you're probably going to hear that throughout the whole program or what have you, because I do get my sales and it does alert me, lets me know on my merchant fulfilled products, which is very, very nice. So, let me know how this broadcast is, if it's clear, if you guys can hear me good and what have you. Do let me know. I do see, I'm looking at the comments right here. It's something a little different I'm not used to. But let me take a look here. Let's see who is on. RB. Sade, what's up there, Sade? Can see you. Amazon Mickey. Sorry, I'm just kind of looking at my computer here. The Hamlin Workshop. Hi, Henry. Looks and sounds good. YouTube perfectly. Hello, guys. There's the Quaquarian. I didn't even know if I said that right. Could have screwed that up. The Hamlin Workshop. I thought that was my phone. Good one. That's a good one. Yeah, it was my phone, and it was another sale. So what can I say? So, like I said, I'm trying this new software out. It's supposed to be better. It's Ecamm, and it goes through Facebook, and now it's going through YouTube. The only problem is on my YouTube chat, I cannot see myself on the YouTube chat because now I'm able to see you here. The nice thing about this is, the nice thing about this particular program is I'm able to switch back. So check this out. If I want to show you guys something, I can just simply click on this. And I'm able to go here and show you guys something live. So if I want to be able to show you, Jungle Scout or Amazon or what have you, I could just go right in here. I'm not sure if you guys can see me in the small little box, if it's still there or not. Like I said, I'm just trying it out for the first time. I do see your comments. Put it in the comments. Let me know. If there's anything you guys want to kind of talk about tonight or what have you, just let me know there too, and we can kind of go from there. So, I'm going to hit switch back and get right back into the camera here. And, so if you guys have anything that you want to talk about, but tonight I really wanted to talk about the free removal. So if you have long-term storage, April 15th is when they are actually going to put that out for you guys to do the free removals on Amazon's FBA. Take advantage of that if you can. If you have any long-term storage fees, get rid of it and kind of go from there. So let me take a look here to see if I can adjust this camera a little better here. How's that look, guys? Does that look any better? Cool. Probably you guys can probably see everything. Amazing Mickey says, clearer than ever. Appreciate that. You know what? I'm going to put what I'm going to do is I am going to put your comments on my other screen here. That way I can see it there. So I'm not looking back and forth. I have two screens actually in this setup. So, I don't know if there's a delay or if everything is good. So I appreciate you guys coming on. It is Monday night. It's my regular Amazon Q&A, and I do answer questions for those of you that are brand new. Feel free to ask the questions or ask any questions you want. Pete Todero, all looks and sounds good on YouTube. Appreciate that. So good. I guess it's I'm going to show you guys this real quick so you guys can actually see. There it is. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this right here. So I'm kind of looking at your stuff while I'm here in my warehouse, or not warehouse, it's an office actually, and so kind of do my work here during the day, and then I go to another place at night and enjoy myself. So good. AMZ selling info from Aloha. What's happening? And if you guys have questions, ask away. That's what we're here for. And so you can ask through the comments here. Appreciate that if you guys do that. I did have somebody earlier today that called me today. It's one of my students was asking about hijacking. They apparently were hijacking his listing, and they lowered the price on there to. They lowered the price, and they were able to get it to the buy box, so they started getting more sales. And in my training platform, I do have things about hijacking, and I do have videos that talk about hijacking and talk about how to get rid of them, how to remove them for people who are taking your listings without your, whether they're taking piggybacking off of you. If you guys don't know what piggybacking means, basically you create your listing and somebody else goes on there and they're able to take all your information and put in a price, and sometimes they'll put the price lower and they end up winning the bid because or winning the sale because they are a lower price. And as if you know, Amazon kind of they're not the friendliest when it comes to sellers. That's one of the things that they really don't do well, is support their sellers, and so they kind of claim it's an open marketplace, and when it is an open marketplace, then it tends to be unfair for some of the new sellers that are out there coming in. And they have a little bit more difficulty, a little bit more problems when they're starting out, and then they do get frustrated because they don't know what to do. So in this case, there's a few things that you could do. Actually, I'm going to show you guys one of the responses that I did tell him was to send that particular person a cease and desist letter. And you can do that through your back office. Very, very simple to do. So what you can do is, let me show you guys. Actually, I'm going to show you the letter that I actually use. I'm going to show you on the computer here. And so when you do that, you send them a nice little letter, and then you give them a certain amount of time. Well, instead of me explaining it to you, just let me go ahead and show you. So I'm going to go ahead and get on here and show you guys exactly how I do it. All right, so you guys are going to see that right now. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let me switch this up, guys. Dun, dun, dun. Magic, just like this. Whoa, pretty awesome. All right, so here is the letter that I have in my training course, my training platform. I use this letter, and I'm giving it out to you guys or what have you, to put out there and use this. So what you're going to do is you're going to contact the seller. You want to make sure that you contact the seller going through messaging them. And this right here, I kind of use this as an example because you're here, basically you're going to put the name of your brand right here, okay? And you basically give them 24 hours or however much time that you need to basically threaten them and say, look, if you don't do this by a certain time, I'm going to report you, okay? And it usually 90% of the time it works. They just remove it and get off because they don't want it. They don't want that red flag. When they get that little red flag, they don't want the red flag saying that somebody filed a complaint against you, and so you want to make sure that you do this first, and once you do that, you're able to give them an opportunity. Then what you do is you can let Amazon know at the same time that you had tried to make contact with that other seller to basically have them remove their listing. They're going to tell you, if they do it, they do it. If they don't, they don't. But basically here is the opportunity where you just say, we are here to inform you that we are the manufacturer of, whatever so-and-so company. And you're in violation of copywriting name. And then you could put whatever your product name is, especially if you're private labeling, and that's very strong. In this case, one of my members did their own photos and basically did their own description, and they took their photos, they took their description, and a good way for you to prove that is to basically go out there and let them know that this is your listing. They piggybacked off your listing, and when they piggybacked off your listing, you can prove that by having them check your listing, and they will see when your listing was created. And a lot of times you can say, look, I created my listing on this date, because when your listing is created, and this particular person created it after. And if they see that and they see they're in violation of any type whatsoever, they will go ahead and most likely remove them or send them a nice little notification, even when you go out there and you put this notification up itself. So when you put this notification up itself, you're basically giving them an opportunity and saying, hey, look, let's get this taken care of. I want you to remove this and get this out of the way. And so they're able to do that. And basically you're telling them right here at the bottom, you are telling them here, we have reported your listing to Amazon in a claim. That way they know it's serious. And we're following the steps to terminate your Amazon account. And that's very powerful when somebody is doesn't know what they're doing, and they go out there and they think that they're doing everything correctly, and they could be an honest mistake, or it could be a supplier strong arming you and basically trying to go out there and get that taken care of. So today I went ahead and I updated this today, and I basically Monday, March 5th at 5 p.m. You put the timestamp on there, so basically it gives them 24 hours to go out there and get this taken care of. And once that's done, it's it's totally up to them. Like I said, it's an open marketplace, and whether they do it or not is really up to them. But most of the time, they get there and they just remove it, and it just saves you a lot of headache. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to bring up today was somebody piggybacking or hijacking, for supposedly hijacking your listing, and once they start to do that, you don't know what to do. You kind of get frustrated and figure out, well, what do I do? Well, that's part of the training here is where I come in and I show you. So I do have several videos on hijacking on your account, so you can go out there and take a look at those videos on the Amazon A to Z course, okay? I'm just looking at some of the chat right now, so let me see here, and I wonder if I can move this. I'm not sure if I can move this or not. I'm trying to figure out if I can. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry, guys. This is a new software, so I'm just trying to figure this out. And I'm reading all the comments here. RB says, I was wondering about private label. Is that the only time you should sign up for Amazon's brand registry service? I signed up thinking that it would be the name, like the username type thing. No, it's not. Brand registry is, you can kind of use that for anything, but most people use it for private label. They use it for registering their product and so forth. And so they don't want them to use their particular product or hijack the product, exactly what I was talking about. Or what I suggest that you do is you use it for your name. So for example, we'll use this here, Samsung, right? Everybody knows Samsung, what have you. So if you were to put your listing and you were selling this Samsung remote control, and you created your own listing, well, Amazon, because they're brand registered, can come after you because you use the word Samsung. And so you can use it for a name, you can use it for a product, you can use it for a trademark. So there are many things that you can use a brand registry for. I don't suggest that you get brand registry until you have a product that is proven and that is selling. And if the product is selling and you're making constant sales every single day, then that's different. So hopefully that helps. OLA, thank you very much, OLA. Super Chat gave me a $5. Appreciate that. And he also says, hello, jet ski fans. Well, yesterday I was having, so a couple days ago over the weekend, I was having some issues with my jet skis. Went ahead, fixed it. And yesterday I went out to the ocean and I rode for a couple hours and had a great time. And I was really seriously thinking about doing that today too. But I had so much work that I had to do today that I couldn't go out and play. Well, there's always tomorrow. So we can go from there. But I appreciate that, OLA. Amazing Mickey says, when launching a new product, do you suggest to be aggressive at pay-per-click, or it depends? What's your strategy? Yeah, absolutely. You want to go out and you want to promote your product very heavy if you have no reviews whatsoever. If you have no reviews, I highly suggest that you go out and you pound that particular product. You constantly promote that. just so you start getting sales. What moves your product are sales. Now, if you're going out there and you are selling products, um, then you can kind of slow down on the sales. If the sales are coming through, then you can slow down on it if you want, or you could be more aggressive and have more sales and more sales and more sales. I'll give you an example. I have one product that I do merchant fulfilled, right? And so I'm just going to kind of see if I can show you guys on my phone here. Let me see here. Da, 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 da. Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not. 23 sales today. 23 sales today on my listing. Now I have 6 actually right here for merchant fulfilled, and these were 23 sales on the one product today. And so I was able to, yesterday I had 40, I think it was 42 sales just yesterday on Amazon FBA with the one particular product. And then I had 23 sales of merchant fulfilled. So I was really, really busy today trying to get that done. And then, this will continue, the sales will continue all day until midnight tonight. Now I have an option whether I'm going to go out and I'm going to go out there and fulfill them as soon as I can, or I have an option to wait till tomorrow and take care of them tomorrow. So that's my choice. I just kind of like to, as they start to come in, take care of them, put them in my little box right there for the United States Postal Service, send them out, and send them to the post office and do them all at one time if I can. So, all right. When launching a new product, okay, Amazing Mickey answered that one. Benny, hey Henry, thanks for helping me out with my account. No problem. Benny says, for manual campaigns, what is a good daily budget to start at? How long should you run the campaign? Now, when you are doing a manual campaign, you have to know what you're doing as far as your keywords. So run your automatic campaign, get your manual campaign, get your keywords to your automatic campaign that are making more sales, and put those in your manual campaign. Now, you have three basically three things that you're going to do, campaigns that you're going to do. You're going to do your exact campaign, your phrase, and your broad. Okay, and make sure that you do all 3 for the one keyword. That helps you, and that will help you out quite a bit. You're going to notice that it's going to cost more on one campaign than the other, especially like I think exact, it costs a little bit more per keyword than broad or phrase. So make sure that you do all 3, and when you're doing a manual campaign, and that will help out. Wow. Okay, let's see here. Angel says, hello, Henry. Hello, everyone. Sorry, Henry. I might be slow or something, but I don't understand how taxes work. Okay. As far as the Nexus, etc. I've been trying to understand your short video on taxes. Angel, look, the fact of the matter is, don't stress yourself out on taxes, okay? The Nexus program is through Amazon. Has nothing to do with you. You get your seller's permit, get that, get the seller's permit. You're going to get that number. You're going to put it in into your Seller Central, and then you just you let Amazon deal with from there. Basically, what it's there for is to charge people taxes in your state. So if I'm in California, somebody in San Diego purchases my product, then they're going to get charged a sales tax. And that's what the Nexus program kind of protects Amazon itself for paying taxes for keeping your products warehouse. So if I'm in California, I'm not going to sit there and Amazon is not going to tell me to send my products to a warehouse in California. They're going to say, send it to New York or send it to Florida or what have you. Don't let that stress you out too much. Look, it's either you're going to charge a sales tax or you're not going to charge a sales tax. But automatically, you're going to be paying a sales tax for anybody who basically is in your state that buys your product. Okay, so don't stress out over it. It will sink in. It will get a little better. You just have to just don't worry about it too much. Look, try. I think in your situation, you had 3 different areas that you were going out there and selling in, and just make sure that you're in the right area to where you're able to put that in, especially in the .com, Amazon.com, because that's what that's where they're kind of going from there. So, all right. Angel says, but if it doesn't sink in, I've also watched other videos and it seems very complicated. Yeah, it's complicated because it's designed to be complicated. I mean, the Nexus program is not for everybody. Everybody doesn't understand what that is. They just like, oh, okay, I want to get into the Nexus program. Well, you really can't, other than putting in your seller's permit number into Amazon's back office. Okay. And kind of go from there. Daniel Ramos official. Nice coaching, Henry. Hashtag keep it up. Appreciate there, Daniel. Appreciate that a lot. Angel says thank you. No problem. Anytime. Look, I know that selling on Amazon could be very, very stressful to a lot of people. A lot of people tend to talk themselves out of this business. And that's where I kind of go, okay, look, guys, if you really, really want to make money in this business, you really, really want to sell in this business, take the training. Get as trained as you possibly can get. Because if you do that, then you're going to be just that much more better. So let me just adjust that a little bit better. So there we go. It's better. Something was bothering me over here. And there we go. All right. And so that is probably the best thing to do. And once you start doing that, you'll start making the sales and you'll start knowing what is selling and what is not selling. It was funny because Steve and we were sitting there and we were looking at another product for him. Steve was one of the guys that I went out there and started coaching. Now he's making quite a bit more money and he's like really, really taking off. And so we did pick another product and he's really excited about it, but it's a product that I have not tested. I have not tried it, but it looked to me like it was something that can possibly sell. Now, the way I kind of look at things is I kind of look at it this way. I go, if it's interesting to me, if it's something that I go, wow, that's a pretty nice product, or that's something that this is neat. This is something that I really like. Then I look at that and I look at the numbers and look at who else is selling it. And the nice thing about it is, there was nobody else selling this particular product on Amazon whatsoever. They were selling something similar, but not selling anything like it. And so I was like, okay, we need to try this. We found the manufacturer, the place that makes them here in California. Literally, I can drive over there and pick up all the merchandise if I want. As a matter of fact, we're basically ordering it, and I'm going over there just to pick it up. They don't need to ship it to me. Literally going to go out there, pick up the product, pick up the cases, and then as soon as I'm done, head down to, I don't know, Long Beach, go jet skiing for a couple hours, and then come back and then ship the product to him, and go from there. So that was one of the things that I even looked at overseas, and it was funny because I could not find it overseas, but the people that I ordered this from, they have a mold that makes this product, and they're getting it from overseas. So they're literally making it from overseas, from China, and then they bring it here, and then they're selling it to me. And I just put my logo on it, put my name on it, and there you go. So that's one of the things, that is kind of very interesting. So, I was like really impressed when I did see that product, and I said, you know what, I have to try it, and I have to see what this looks like. So, anyways, we're gonna try it out. You never know. Let me see here. CAA 3090. Hi, babe. I need to edit your piggyback letter. Okay. That's not a piggyback letter. It is a cease and desist letter. I'm glad that we have women out here calling me babe instead of calling me something else. So, anyways, hopefully this video is coming out good. I'm not really sure. This is the first time that I'm actually testing this out. Give me a thumbs up if you guys learned any information today. If you guys learned anything, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Let me know in chat, because I'm really interested if this is what I should use going forward with this. I want to make sure that the camera settings is good and everything else. To me, it's something that I really take pride in, and I want to make sure that it's all working out good, everything is working perfectly, and then we kind of go from there. So just put it in the comments. I would really appreciate that. And I'm not sure if you guys are on delay because of this, but I appreciate that. Kelly Flipping, what's up there, Kelly Flipping? I have not seen you on at all, and give you a thumbs up for coming up and letting me know. Appreciate that. He says it looks good, and I appreciate that, for you coming on in. Also, I did get a thumbs up and seeing that fly. So it's a different, it looks like it's a different chat that I'm using here, and I think I'm using that through Ecamm. So it's working out really, really good. So a nice thing about it is I have quite a few cameras. I have one right back here, and I have this one right here, and I have this one right here. So I can kind of switch up to it. OLA says very quality of your new software. Appreciate that. Okay, good. So it seems like it's working out really, really good. Again, let me see here. Feel free to ask any more questions. I only have probably about a half an hour left. And sorry, somebody walking by over here. CAA 3090 says you are a very honest, ethical teacher. Appreciate that. CAA 3090 give you a thumbs up. Daniel, check out these programs too. Yeah, OBS, Manicam, and Wirecast. I was using OBS. There was a long delay on it, and it just seems to me like this one is much easier to use. And basically, I wanted to use this is to kind of switch this over. And so if I'm able to switch this over, I could just switch it over as just like this, boom, there you go. And voila, on my screen, and you guys, could check out my screen and everything else, and kind of go from there. I'm not sure if I am actually showing up when I do this right here, let me know if you're able to see me as you're looking at my screen here. And then I would really appreciate that too, because I'm not sure if you're able to see me or not. I am talking at the same time, um, but like I said, it's a new software, something I'm trying out, and kind of go from there. CA 3090 says thumbs up, appreciate that. Give you a thumbs up also, and appreciate that. All right, so make sure that you guys go out there and get your long-term storage out. April 15th, tax day, is when they decided to start that. I just got the email from Amazon telling you about your free removal. Make sure you get that out there and make sure that you're able to get that done. All right, we can see you in the lower right-hand corner. Good, that's what I wanted to know. I appreciate that. Yes, we can see you. Perfect. All right, guys, I appreciate that. So I am going to flip it back to where I need to flip it to, and you guys are able to see me again. And nice thing is I can come over here and go back even further if I want. I love this stuff. I love being live. I love being live on YouTube, and I love answering you guys' questions. If you guys are interested in the training, into the training platform, make sure that you guys take a look at the free software or the free training that I do have. And I have my Amazon A to Z course. I'm going to be giving out a product of the month coming up in 5 days. 5 days, you'll have a brand new product of the month where I'm going to be giving you guys, and that is in my Amazon A to Z course. And summertime is coming, guys, and I'm telling you right now, things are picking up. Even for myself, they're picking up tremendously, and you are going to get into the busier months, which is the busiest month is July and August for Amazon. July and August. Everybody thinks it's December. Everybody thinks that it's Christmas time. Well, remember, in December, you only have 18 days, and then after that, it kind of just tapers down. And then as soon as Christmas comes around, boom, it's like hitting a wall. And then sales completely stop for a lot of people. So the busiest months are June, July, and August. In June, they really, really pick up. July, they're fabulous. There's, just a lot of sales going on. And you just have to make sure you pick that right product. You pick that right product, you'll be okay. And Sanjay, for real. Hey, Henry, what is the name of your new software? It looks great, this setup. I'm actually using Ecamm. Ecamm is a software that I had purchased a long time ago, and it was for Facebook. And I just did the upgrade today. I did the upgrade today, and it was YouTube was included in it. So that's what I really liked about this software was you're able to use it for YouTube, for Twitter, I don't know if I think it's Twitter, and I could broadcast live on Facebook, I could broadcast live on Twitter, and I can also broadcast live now on YouTube, and that's what I'm using. My camera is a Canon. It is a Canon that I have set up. I also have my Lumix back here, which is an excellent camera. I think that one is probably about as good as this one here, the Canon. The only difference is on the Canon, I really like it because you can really, really bring it in and, bring it and focus and, you can see everything, unfortunately. So yes, it's a great setup. I really like it. It was something that I was looking forward to, and I don't think this one has a lag like the other ones do. But hopefully that helps you out. So okay. Sorry, guys. All right. So feel free to ask questions. That's what I'm here for. I'm here. if you guys, I have 18, I think it's 18 people watching right now, which is really, really good. For Monday, you guys could be doing something else, right? But I do this every Monday, and I don't care if I have 2 people on or I have 50 people on or 100 people on. It's all the same to me. So if you have questions, what have you. CAA says, any sales on your course? Yes. CAA, yes, I do have sales on my course. Are you talking about like sales? Can you elaborate a little bit more on that? Are you talking, am I doing sales on the course? Yes, I'm doing sales on the course to have people coming in. Or are you asking, do I have sales on the course? Right now, if that's the question, no, I don't have sales on the course just because I have people coming in, and so I want to keep it fair for everybody. So I want to try to keep that, people coming in at that price. Kelly Flippin says, you should have way more people watching. Well, it's funny because I can have 100 people watching me at one time, or I can have 20 people watching me at one time. For me, it just depends. It just depends, what they're doing and what have you. So, for me, I just like when I get done with it and I'm actually looking at the information on YouTube, there could be 150 people have watched throughout the whole broadcast, and so those numbers could be deceiving, by the way. Sanjay for real says, where can I get more information on your course, please? Where should I go for more information? It's very, very easy. I do have my phone number up on top, and you're going to find that there. It is 626-225-3002. Also, you can go to techdaddyvideos.com. Take a look at the packages there. I do have a free package that you can sign up for, and people will sign up for the free package. And then if they want to upgrade at the end of the free package, they have an option to upgrade, and they'll see the prices there where they can upgrade. I do have most of my members that are coming in are purchasing the Amazon A to Z course. And when they purchase that, they get a lot of things. They get to talk to me, for one, and they get to ask me questions that I'm always available to my members. They get into the private Facebook group where it's just for members and members only. And then they get a product of the month every single month. And I started this product of the month in January of 2018. So if you sign up for the course, for the Amazon A to Z course, you're going to get all the products from last year, and then you're going to get all the products for this year. And you get all the updates, any new videos and everything else I put on the Amazon A to Z course, and it kind of goes in there. So the website is techdaddyvideos.com. Thank you for coming in and watching my videos and watching my live broadcast there, Sanjay. And anybody else that is brand new, I appreciate that. You can hit the notification bell, and it will let you know when I do come on live. I will be coming on live quite a bit more, just not on Mondays, because when it starts to get busier, and then that's when people ask more questions and they want to know more and what have you. So also what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be having some training. Now that I can set this up through this, I can actually do a private training and charge any members or non-members who want the private training, and invite them to this, and they're able to watch me live do this on my computer and get that taken care of. All right. So hopefully you got it. TechDaddyVideos.com. Take a look at the free package under the packages page, and take a look at it there. And then if you want to sign up for a course, just click pay and use your credit card, and you'll have access to the course itself. All right, DW, what's up there, DW? Haven't seen you around, so welcome. What do you think of paying for an existing mega store to jumpstart online sales? Simply creating a domain and brand. There's a company that does this. No, no, because first of all, you better make damn sure that when you take over somebody's account, and there's a reason why they do this, they're not selling it because they're making tons of money. They're selling it because they know that there's an advantage, that they can go out there and make some money. It is no different than age corporations. I bought an age corporation. I bought an LLC. It was an age corp. It was 22 years old, and it gave me the credit that I needed for my company. So, but the fact of the matter was, I still had to show sales. I still had to show, even though it was open. Duns and Bradstreet basically says you're an age corporation. Therefore, yes, we'd like to work with you. You're not a new corporation. It's no different than Amazon here. There are guys out here that are trying to sell these stores, but you have to look at everything when you do purchase this, and it could be something as simple as somebody can get burned for $5,000, $10,000 for products that don't even sell. So you want to make sure those numbers work for you before you go out there and even try to look at something like that, because that's a dangerous business to be getting into. You need to get your own products, build your own products, and start working off of that. Okay, I've been doing this for 11 years now, selling on Amazon, and there are guys out there that do like strictly drop shipping, right? And they have over 600, 700 units that they basically are putting up listings for, and they're selling and what have you. And they're still trying to get their accounts up there into the basically the money that they are trying to achieve, the six-figure income. Well, there are companies out there that only sell a few products, and when they sell those few products, those products tend to make lots of money for them. So me myself, I literally have 32 products. That's it. That's all I have out of the 11 years. And I will go out there and test a product. If it doesn't work, I just get rid of it, and I don't concentrate on that anymore. I will continue looking for other products, and if they're working, they're working. So I'm always looking for that golden nugget, as you should say. So on Amazon, you have to make sure that you sell that product over and over and over and over again. When you sell that product, one product over and over and over again, that's when you become a bestseller. And I cannot tell you and stress to you enough, you sell one product and you sell 100 of those one products every single day, that would become a bestseller for you. And if you just concentrate on that and work on that, then there you go. And you have these drop shippers out there that sell one piece here, one piece here, one piece here. But the way Amazon works is you constantly have to have sales on the one product and one product only. And if you have constant sales on the one product, it bumps your BSR ranking down a little lower as it goes lower to number one. You want to be on that first page. Then you have to make sure you sell that one product over and over and over and over again. And right now, that's what I have on my Merchant Fulfilled. My Merchant Fulfilled products, I have one product that I sell over and over and over again. Now, I did 42 sales yesterday just on that one product through Amazon's FBA program, and I did 23 sales on Merchant Fulfilled. So it was well over 76 units that I sold just in one day on that one product, And so my BSR ranking is now going way lower. It's actually number 4 right now in a subcategory, number 4. And you're talking thousands of other products, and I'm on the first page. and that's what you have to look at. So hopefully that helps. Okay, Chris. Oh, I'm sorry. Angel says, "Is it time to have Fiverr do my title, bullet points, descriptions, photos, and videos for me, or is it common? Is it time or is it lame? Is it lame to have Fiverr do my title?" Um, no, I mean, listen, you can have somebody else do your titles for you or your description or whatever if you don't know what you're doing. If you want to get a professional to go out there and do it, then yeah, Angel, get somebody else to do it. If you don't have time, it's always best to try to do your homework yourself, and that's where I put it in there, and how to create a killer title. Have that in there. I think you're a member. Take a look at the Amazon A to Z course. You'll find it in there, and all it is keywords. If you have perfect keywords and the keywords that people are searching for, people are going to find your listing, and that's what you have to really pay attention to. You can give it to Fiverr, you can give it to guys out there and pay them for it. There's other sources that can do that. I did have one of the guys today that did well. They do my listings. They did not my listings, but my photos. Took pictures of my photos and kind of he's looking for work, and so he asked me if any of the new members would be interested in him doing photography for him, and so I said I haven't talked to him yet. I got to give the man a call back and let him know and say because he is looking for work, and he's very, very good at what he does. He actually increased my sales by putting in a few things in my pictures and made my pictures really stand out. So I really applaud him for doing what he did. And so he's again, if you're looking for somebody who wants to do your pictures or what have you, just give me a call and I will go ahead and I will talk to him and see if you guys can work it out amongst each other. And that's just something, he's local. I think he's in San Diego. I just sent my product to him and said, here you go. And then he went ahead and did some magic. That's what you have to kind of do. So, but hopefully that helps you, Angel. Chris says, "Hey Henry, I don't know if it sounds funny, but I would like to know, does low stock in your back office affect sales?" That's a great, great question. I'm going to answer it right after this. Somebody gave me a thumbs down right now. Oh well, guess they don't like what I'm saying. But I'm gonna answer that right now. Chris says, Chris wants to know, does low stock in your back office affect sales? Actually, no. It actually works opposite. I went ahead and I did this over the weekend. I had a product that I really, really wanted to sell. So what I did is I went ahead and put the quantity. I usually set them at 20, and then I do know how much they're selling by how much it's going down from 20, right? So I know how much they're selling per day. Kind of gives me an idea. So I did notice, like 4 years ago, I did notice that every time that I put a quantity of 5 or less, it made that urgency of, I better buy it now before it's sold out. And so if I want to get rid of it, I put a quantity of 5 units or less, and I watch it and see if there's more sales. It works. Merchant fulfilled. I do that on my merchant fulfilled. I get all these products and I'll sit there and I'll go 4 on here, 2 on here, and before I know it, I have sales. And guess what? It's sold out. It goes into the inactive. I'll go back into it and then set it up for 5 again. And then I sell more and more and more. So it has the reverse effect on it as you would think, because it shows that urgency. So you want to make sure that try it, and you'll see. You only have to make sure that if you sell out, then you're going to have to either restock it as soon as you can. And if you do that little trick right there, then what you're going to have to do is keep an eye on it every hour, just to make sure it doesn't go into the inactive stage. If it goes into the inactive, that means you sold out. It's not going to hurt you. It's just saying you sold out. But if you go and like 45 minutes later, you put 5 more, okay, that's fine. There's no problem, no harm, no foul. Just maybe somebody looked at it at that time and says, unavailable because you sold out. So you have to really keep an eye on it in order for that product to make sure that it continues to sell. All right. All right, DW says, or Angel says, great, thanks, no problem. DW says, amazing, I appreciate that. DW, okay, not to brag, but for inspirational purposes only, what's an average money net for you? You don't have to say if you don't want to. No, it's one of the things that, listen, guys, you cannot compare my account with somebody else's account, especially that's brand new. Because if I showed you an account that I actually, that make me lots of money, now I've been doing this for 11 years. I'm not going to answer the question how much I make, because I make quite a bit. But what I'm going to tell you is, if you have the proper training, you have the ambition, you have the energy, and you're constantly on top of your Amazon, and you're constantly trying to figure out what makes you money, which half of the stuff that I give out there on my Amazon A to Z course makes you money, then those are the things that you should be selling, not guessing. A lot of people will guess and try to figure out what makes them money. And it could be the simplest things that people don't think about. Last month, I put out a product that nobody really thinks about, but it's an everyday product that people can use. And so that will make you money, and those are the things that you have to really pay attention to. You're looking at a product that's going to make you money, and how you determine that is through sales. You can go right here into Jungle Scout, take a look at it through Jungle Scout, look at the figures through Jungle Scout, and kind of see if those sales are there. And if those sales are there, then pay real close attention to it, because those are some of the things that you really have to look at. Let me show you something here while you guys are here. Let me do this. Jungle Scout. All right. Now, I just went ahead and I just put in something like spy cameras, okay? And so spy cameras, when I'm looking at these here, I'm looking at search volume on these here. So let me kind of show you what I'm talking about. Let me go one more time. And keywords. Okay, so like a spy camera, for example, this right here is a spy camera. This has a broad search of 197,000 per month. So the bid on this is $4.14, and this is the headline. This is a headline search ad. Okay, so when you kind of look at it, a headline search ad, it would be something like, if you you are looking at Amazon, and it's right on top, and it's camera. It says it. As a matter of fact, I can show you. Let me do this. Now that I got this fancy setup. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, here, spy cameras. Spy camera. Okay. Now, see this right here? This is a headline search ad. Okay. And then you start having these right here. Well, this right here kind of tells you what kind of prices these go for. You're looking at $34 just for this one, and this one is only giving them three and a half stars, almost 4 stars. Do you think you could take advantage of something like this to where you can make it just a little bit better and what have you? So I like to look at Prime. I will just click on Prime right here, and I will find out, as far as Prime, how many sellers there are. One FBA seller here. One FBA seller here. $44.99. Now, remember what we were talking about earlier? That little bit of urgency right here? Only 9 left in stock. Order soon. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to the urgency. If I put on here a quantity of 3, only 3 left in stock. Order soon. Are you guys going to order this if you see something like this? Now, this right here is a sponsored ad. You see this right here? It says sponsored. That means that they're paying that pay-per-click for it. So that's where it kind of comes up, and it brings this up. So here, I'm going to this one. This one right here is not a sponsored ad. You have 2 FBA sellers selling this. This right here is number 53 in cameras. So it's not on the first page, but it's on the 3rd page as a matter of fact, and it still gets exposure. Still getting exposure. It's in the top 100. Okay, so this right here is $36. This little camera is going to sell extremely well. Okay, I'm just giving you something here. Now take a look, and I want to point this out to you. Now, you do not need reviews for a product to sell if you are doing Amazon's pay-per-click program. Automatic campaigns, manual campaigns, you do not need reviews. That's where it kind of brings it right here. Okay, sponsored ad. It can have 0 reviews on it. And what happens is when it has no reviews at all, doesn't matter. It's still in the front page. They're still looking at it and still able to see it. Now, this one right here, only 9 left in stock. That tells you, oh, this must be selling. In your mind, you're going, oh my God, this must be selling. So I think I'm going to buy this one because there's only 9 left or only 5 left. This one down here doesn't give you that, right? But this one right here is ranked number 53 in cameras. Number 53. This one is ranked 1,400, almost 1,500 in cameras and photos. Now, this one has 44 reviews. This one has 53 reviews. No reviews. And this is ranked 53. Why is it ranked 53? Because this product is a Prime product. They send the product into Amazon. They're pushing it. They're going out there and they're selling this. They could be using sponsored ads. Right now, it doesn't look like there's no sponsored ads. They're giving a 5% coupon. You save 5% off this particular product. And I'm going to tell you, they probably have pretty good pictures. I have not looked into this. I just pulled this up on Jungle Scout. Wanted to see. So let's take a look at the listing real quick, okay? So right here, we're looking at the listing, and the listing looks pretty damn good to me. It's got very good, great bullet points right here. And let's take a look at the photos. Okay? This is exactly what I'm talking about. So the guy that actually that was able to help me out put something similar like this, to where you're able to see the photos and you put the weight, the ounce, and all that. That all comes into play. These are very good photos. Now, what makes your product sell? Photos, 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 photos. I cannot stress that to you guys enough. But I'm telling you right now, what makes your product sell are photos. If you have damn good pictures, this product right here, really, you can have a terrible description. You can have something that is not, bad bullet points or what have you. Um, it As long as you got great photos, that could be the basis on making a sale or not making the sale. And if you kind of put it this way, right? You put it like this: you're hungry, you're driving down the street, and all of a sudden you see this huge hamburger on a billboard, and that huge hamburger on the billboard says, in your mind goes, next exit, get this hamburger, next exit. What are you gonna do? It's just it's right there. It's like, boom, I'm turning and I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go satisfy my hunger. It's no different than you going over here and you are looking at these pictures, and these pictures are, pretty good, and you look at each and every one, and so, okay, yep, these are like really nice. They talk about this product a lot, what they could be used for. So obviously this was done professional, it's done professional, and what have you. So again, this is a really, really good listing, in my opinion, because it has great bullet points, beautiful pictures. It was really well done. And I would probably buy something like this just because of what he has right here. Okay? And so for me, let's take a look here. Let's look at his 5 keywords right there. Portable, detective, perfect, security. So all right here, he has portable, okay, detective, security, okay, and then what is it? It's a mini spy hidden camera. He has that right there, right at the first title, sitting right there, the first line on the title, right here. Okay, so it's perfect. That's exactly what he how he should have done it. And what Amazon teaches you, or Amazon tells you, is to put your name right here. Put your name NIYPS, right? To tell you to put it in the number 1 position. That should be first, right? Which is totally wrong. You should not be doing that. This one right here kind of proves it. I'm going to show you. See this? Okay. This right here, this NIYPS, if we look on the 5 keywords that this listing is being searched for right here, these are the 5 keywords right here. Look where NIYPS is. This is one of the keywords. Now, he put it right there, and still was able to be found, but it picked it up as his name right here by NIYPS. You don't need to put your name in the title. You don't. Use that for something else. You make sure that you have that space available for, like, say, the mini spy camera. Maybe spy camera will come setting up and what have you. So, anyways, just wanted to show you guys that, real quick, just so you kind of know and you have an idea. And let's get back to it. Okay. All right. So, Said Mustafa Dawalabi. Did I say that right? Hopefully I did. How do you start an Amazon store? Well, you have to have an Amazon account. You can apply for the Amazon store, and they'll be able to give you an Amazon store. You pay $39.95 for your professional account. and you should be able to start an Amazon store that way. Okay. Um, Sajay says the principles in your course apply only to Amazon US. No, it applies to Amazon everywhere. Amazon everywhere is the same exact thing. Their platform is the same in China, Australia, the UK, Canada, Mexico, .com, the United States. It's the same everywhere. So the training applies everywhere. I have people in Ireland. I have people in Switzerland. I have people in Japan. I have people in Australia. I have people in China that are taking my course. It's the exact same thing. Okay, nothing different. Can I use this information from your course and apply these things to Amazon Canada? Yes, 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 and yes. I have people in Montreal. I have people in Canada that have purchased my course or are taking my course now. Yes, it's no different. Canada is just much smaller than the U.S. itself, but the platform, everything is the same. The only thing that is different is the dollar. That's it. Could be a euro, could be different currencies somewhere else. So, DW says thank you. All right, appreciate that. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody coming on tonight. It is 7:09. I'm 10 minutes past. I wanted to try this out at the same time. I appreciate you guys hanging on and what have you. So if you want to take the course itself, feel free. It is in the description. You'll find it in the description below. Also, you'll find my phone number on the very, very top of this video. And if you want to call me and ask me a question, feel free to do that. If you are brand new to this channel, subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell and let you know when I do come on live. Hopefully this video came out good. I'm going to take a look at it afterwards and see how well it did come out. But it looks like it's coming out much better, and I'm pretty happy with that. CAA 3090, I'm going to leave it with that, says dinner time. So I think it's about that time for dinner. I'm going to start heading out, and you guys have a good one. Feel free to give me a thumbs up on the video itself. I appreciate you guys sticking around, and hopefully you learned something. I'm going to do a little bit more training like this now that I have the platform to do this in and show my screen at the same time, and so I can do that. All right, guys, I appreciate that. You guys have a good one, and we will see you guys on the next video. All right, guys, see ya. Peace.